Missiles streaked across the skies over Tel Aviv as a dangerous new phase of the Middle East conflict unfolds. Hezbollah claims it has struck one of Israel's most sensitive intelligence sites, while Iran says the attack was carried out jointly with its powerful Lebanese ally. Explosions lit up Israel's night skies as Iran and Hezbollah launched joint strikes against the Jewish state. Hezbollah says it launched a barrage of advanced missiles targeting a key Israeli military intelligence base near Tel Aviv early Thursday. In a statement, the Iran-backed militant group claimed its fighters struck the Glilot base, believed to house the headquarters of Israel's elite 8200 military intelligence division. The base sits in the suburbs of Tel Aviv and is considered one of the most sensitive intelligence hubs in Israel. Hezbollah described the strike as part of a major operation against Israel that it announced just hours earlier. Meanwhile, Iran's Revolutionary Guards claimed the attack was part of a coordinated missile operation carried out jointly with Hezbollah against targets across Israel. Footage circulating widely on social media appeared to show bright explosions lighting up the skies above Tel Aviv as air defense systems scrambled to intercept incoming threats. Israeli authorities say the attacks were not limited to central Israel. According to the Israeli military, dozens of rockets were launched by Hezbollah toward northern Israel late Wednesday night. An interception was reported over the Haifa area as Israel's air defense systems attempted to neutralize incoming projectiles. However, not all rockets were stopped. One rocket struck a residential home near the northern town of Carmel, causing minor injuries to 2 people, according to Israeli emergency rescue services. The strike prompted an immediate military response from Israel. The Israel Defense Forces said it launched a large wave of retaliatory strikes targeting Hezbollah infrastructure in Lebanon. In an official statement, the IDF said the operation involved wide-scale attacks across multiple locations linked to the militant group. Israeli forces say they located and dismantled dozens of launchers that had been prepared to fire additional rockets toward Israeli territory. The military also claims dozens of Hezbollah operatives were neutralized while preparing further attacks. At the same time, Israeli forces launched rapid strikes on the Dahieh district of southern Beirut, a densely populated area widely considered a Hezbollah stronghold. According to the IDF, 10 different targets were hit in the area within just 30 minutes. Those targets reportedly included intelligence headquarters, command centers, and facilities linked to Hezbollah's elite Radwan unit. Israeli Air Force jets, guided by intelligence from ground troops, also struck more than 20 additional targets across Lebanon. Israeli officials say the strikes were aimed at crippling Hezbollah's ability to continue launching attacks. The Israeli military says it will act decisively against any group attempting to harm Israeli civilians. The statement accused Hezbollah of deliberately attacking Israel on behalf of the Iranian regime. And the warning from Israel did not stop there. Brigadier General Efi Defrin, an Israeli military spokesman, said Hezbollah and Iran are now attempting to widen the scope of attacks across the country.
We are aware of the recent firing from the north. Hezbollah and also Iran have been firing quite a bit in recent days, and we are intercepting them. Our air defense systems, which are the best in the world, have intercepted the vast majority of the missiles launched from these areas.
This attempt to broaden the scope of fire to many parts of the country is a direct response to the extensive and profound damage inflicted and to the significant pressure that we are applying to them, and this pressure is growing stronger with each passing day.
We are striking the octopus's head in Iran. Its arm in Lebanon is in pain, and it is now doing everything it possibly can to assist its sponsor there in Iran. Therefore, we are hurting. By hurting it in Lebanon, we also weaken it by hurting Iran. Just last year, in the year 2025, Iran, once again, which is in a state of economic bankruptcy, transferred approximately $1 billion American dollars to Hezbollah. Hezbollah is a weak organization today, certainly compared to what it was before the war began. We've struck its leadership, we are striking it constantly. By the way, over the past few months, we haven't stopped attacking its attempts to strengthen and violate. Hezbollah is under pressure today. It works for its Iranian master, it acts against Lebanese interests. It not only fails to protect Lebanon, it harms Lebanon. We are saying that the statement made by government leaders in Lebanon. So he is harming the state of Lebanon. Look, over 1 million residents were evacuated from their homes in Lebanon, between 600 and 700,000 from South Lebanon. A similar number from Dahia in Beirut. He is detrimental to Lebanon, and we will continue to inflict damage upon him until his complete dismantling and ultimate subjugation. Anyone who raises a hand against Israel, and anyone who threatens Israel, the terror regime announced that it chose him for leadership, for the next leader, we will strike him. If he threatens Israel, he is undoubtedly a legitimate target for us. As an army, we still possess an extensive target bank.
Hezbollah launched approximately 100 rockets from Lebanese territory toward northern Israel on Wednesday night, the largest single barrage since hostilities escalated earlier this month, triggering an immediate Israeli Air Force response targeting launch infrastructure across Lebanon. The rockets were fired simultaneously from multiple areas inside Lebanon, setting off air raid sirens across Haifa, the Galilee region, and the Golan Heights. According to initial reports, 2 people were injured in the attacks. The IDF confirmed the scale of the attack in its initial assessment, describing it as the most significant Hezbollah rocket offensive since the broader regional conflict intensified. Israel's response was swift and simultaneous, intercepting incoming rockets while launching offensive airstrikes against what the IDF described as ready-to-launch projectile launchers and additional Hezbollah infrastructure sites across Lebanon. The IDF will not tolerate any harm to Israeli civilians and will forcibly respond against any threat posed against the State of Israel, the military said. The dual response, active interception combined with strikes on identified launch positions, reflects Israel's counter-battery doctrine aimed at neutralizing both the immediate threat and Hezbollah's capacity to repeat it. The speed of the retaliatory strikes suggests Israeli forces had pre-identified Hezbollah's firing positions ahead of the barrage. The exchange marks the most intense single night of fire on the Lebanese front since February 28th, with both sides now operating at a significantly higher tempo as the broader regional war shows no sign of abating.